So we always said as you drive in that stone wall would form a layer in front of the large oak tree behind it, which forms a courtyard inside the main house. But you can see how the driveway unfolds as you walk towards it. The whole journey is that this building basically unfolds before you, and as you come into the driveway and the vehicle courtyard, you'll see the layering and the building unfold into the background. And you start to get a glimpse of the concrete spaces behind and the barrel bolt. I mean, it's nice to see all these various materials coming together. Like we finally stripped the shuttering off that top concrete structure. You can see how the curves in the vertical plane also match the curve of the barrel vault. And there'll be a frameless glass window coming into that space. We've been really struggling to get these barrel vaults right. The whole idea was they're under an immense amount of compression. So the idea was we would strip the formwork off and we'd be able to leave it with just the exposed concrete. But when we stripped the formwork up, there was a whole lot of hairline cracks. So the concrete actually has an additive in, like a product that forms these crystals the wetter it gets. So we were hoping to keep truth to material and leave them like they are. But because of these hairline cracks that have developed, we're considering having to put some sort of waterproofing layer over and then treat it with an applied finish, like a marmoran finish. So we always knew we were going to skim the inside and make this very smooth finish, which was going to contrast with the scabbled concrete that we have. But as I said, we were hoping we could keep the outside an exposed concrete. But let me just show you some of the hairline cracks that have developed and how we need to deal with them. Yeah, so if you look here, very happy with the finish, but you can see these tiny little hairline cracks, and when we actually put a hose pipe to them, the water's actually coming through onto the inside. We think over time that the Penetron, the actual additive we've got within the concrete, over time those crystals will grow and it'll be waterproof, especially because there's so much compression in the barrel vault structure. So you can imagine the concrete's under so much pressure that it's very difficult for water to get through, but because of these tiny cracks, it is seeping through currently. I think over time it'll stop, but we end up needing to finish the inside of this house, put the furniture in, put the floors, and if it constantly leaks over the course of the winter, in order to come in and patch it, we're going to have to put scaffolding up, and it's probably going to damage the floors. So at this point we're desperately trying to make a call if we need a waterproof over this, and I think right now we've made the decision, and then it's what's the finish going to be on top of that, which is something we've got to decide in the next couple of days, because it's critical to the program to end up closing these buildings up so that we can move inside and start doing the interior detailing.